couple more
for him,
snowmobiles.
but for yourself. So we know your style. You're sort of, you know, high style. Would you guess how he lives out in the country? Roll this film, and I'm going to show you how Muhammad lives in his very home out in the training camp. I think it might surprise you. No. Have you ever been there? You haven't seen it.
Surprise me.
Wouldn't surprise you. That's your bell, I take it.
That bell rings every morning at 4:30, and every fighter in those 2 bunkhouses must be down here dressed by 5, ready to run. It rings again at 8 o'clock for breakfast and 5 o'clock for dinner. 10 o'clock, everybody's in bed.
Don't the neighbors get sore or the
No, they don't give me no trouble. Most of them hear that bell and they go to church.
I want to see the inside of your house. Is this it?
Come right. This is old antique house, a replica of a 200-year-old cabin.
Did you design
water
this yourself?
Designed everything. Old antique bed in it.
Yeah.
Coal stove. No electricity, coal oil lamps, everything is real. Just like in the days of Jack Johnson. No, come right in. Just like the days of Jack Johnson. Joe Frazier don't stand a chance.
Wait a minute, I'm not through wiping my feet.
No, come on in. Don't be turning around.
Hey, I love what you've done with the place.
Oh, yeah, this is all antique. I did all this up myself, Dick. This is a 200-year-old rope bed here.
200 years
this
old?
This bed's just about 190 years old.
How long did it take
I
you
just
to
had it
do
reinforced. And,
it's very nice.
Everything.
So you got the bed's rope, the walls are solid.
They tore down an old bridge, 95-year-old bridge, railroad bridge. And
how do you make it look like real dirt on the walls?
Well, that is real dirt. My friend Harvey Mario, the construction man who built this place, he's going to clean all this off for me.
I like it. It's crude.
Okay.
That's the way I like it. I bet I know what that is.
What?
Picture of a loved one.
No. Oh, yeah, you're right.
I was right. All right. And real
this is old table over here.
How come you have
this table weighs about 850 pounds. This was made out of a real oak tree.
It was 600 earlier.
Right? No, it's about 850 pounds. Try to lift it.
I suppose the wood's still growing. Quite nice.
This is old antique pheasant I picked up. This is my real 150-year-old coal oil lamp. It's come from a rich man's mansion in Virginia back in 1817-something.
Does he know it's missing?
No, he don't know it. He's missing. But,
I like it in here. It's really
the energy crisis don't bother me. I have coal oil lamps. I got the big old coal stove over here.
Yeah.
And the water pump right from the well under the ground. Everything's antique.
Is that real? Can we look at the stove?
That's a real coal stove. I'll show you this coal stove.
Okay, I'll follow you.
Yes, Dick, this is my old...
Did you have this wired for electricity?
No, this is my old coal stove. I like the idea of getting up in the mornings, making my coal, getting a real natural heat. Something you don't get nowadays. Everything's gas and electric. And during the energy crisis, if things do get too bad, I can always retreat to right here. I got a big 2 or 3 tons of coal outside and my timber, and I start making my own fires and have a good time.
I don't know why. I figured you more for lace curtains and lots of chiffon.
No, well, after the fights, I go back to my cherry hill home, and I live in the modern things, but I like this rough thing. Over here, this is my old antique water pump, Dick. This goes 300 feet in the ground. I don't drink all that water you drink in the city.
You like to be
chlorine and stuff. And this is real, no pollution. This comes right out of the ground. Let it, nice cold. Take a taste of that, Dick.
Oh, it looks nice. Something swimming in it.
No, that's bubbles.
Oh, it's bubbles.
Let me get another batch of water. Let's get some.
When you're in New York, do you stay in Central Park, or what?
No, well, yeah, I'd rather prefer staying there. It's more restful than a hotel.
Oh, that's good. That is nice.
Don't be funny.
No, that's really nice.
So this is my old water well and my old dishes and stuff here, and these things are hundreds of years old.
No electricity in here?
No electricity.
How do you watch television?
No television. I'll go over in my kitchen to watch television.
What do you watch?
I watch the Johnny Carson show mostly. Dick Cavett show sometimes. Carton, who's got the most colored guests on?
The most colored?
Most colored guests, yeah.
Oh, what colors do you prefer?
But tonight that you have me, and now that me and Joe Frazier's on your show, I guarantee that everybody will have.
Do you think he'll show up with you?
I think he'll show up.
He told me he's the only one who's got enough guts to call you Cassius.
Well, I'm going to straighten him out. After this fight, he will be glad to call me Muhammad Ali. I promise you that. Joe Frazier, after this fight, will be glad to call me Muhammad Ali.
We'll see about that, and we'll see you right there in New York.
And I can whoop Joe Frazier, and can you whoop Johnny Carson?
Can I have another glass of dirty water? Yes. What can we
I'm still working. I got a couple more bunkhouses to build. And my friend Lou Beltrami, he's a big construction man up there, and Harvey Maria. They went out and they found me these logs and these rocks and everything.
Huh?
Doing a little publicity right now.
Suppose he's getting a rake off on this?
I said Lou Beltrami.
Oh, I think...
My construction man is now putting me up 2 more of those cabins.
Oh, Lou Beltrami.
Yes, and one of my business advisors, Gene Kilroy, he's also going to help me to operate a boys camp.
Don't you feel the show has already...
Have you heard of Gene Kilroy?
Don't you think we have enough commercials in the show?
Have you heard of Gene Kilroy? Ain't no commercial. He's my man.
What kind of equipment do you use?
Yeah, same to you. What kind of equipment? No, say, watching these films, have you learned anything from each other? Were you surprised that he lived that crudely?
That's good living, ain't crude.
I wish I'd gotten down to your camp.
All right. No, that's really all right for people who believe that, you know. I mean,
yeah.
But, you know...
You got to have a high culture.
I don't believe that, you know. I don't believe that.
You got to have a high culture.
You know, the man is up there training, that's true, and... But from looking at that building, I don't really see how he can be comfortable in there at night.
All these people out here who understand know that's it.
Because it's very easy to catch a cold. And,
catch a cold?
I know better what it's all about up there. He probably just let you look at the building
that stove is so hot.
Work.
My stove is so hot it runs out that camp.
Yeah, I believe that when you put some wood in it. But therefore, late at night, it gets like, what, 17 to 18 up at that mountain. I know.
So you think that's a fraud? Yeah, and he really has a nice electric blanket inside.
You better believe it.
Yeah.
You better believe it. Television.
Yeah.
Phones in the car. Phones in the cars.
And those
walkie-talkies and things like that, you know.
I tell you, I did want to come down to your camp.
But, you're welcome anytime.
Well, Michael and I flipped a coin, and I lost.
Well, I think Michael had enjoyed himself. He didn't have a chance to, like... we didn't have a chance to, like, move around and... take a look in the gym.
Look,
like
Joe, you and I on TV at the same time.
I have a lot of modern stuff, you know. I go for a lot of modern stuff. Real fancy stuff. And really,
are they going to believe this in England? Do they?
They just didn't have time to, like, you know, check the gym out like you want, but the gym is really modern and it's real nice. Everything is beautiful at my hand. And where I live now, it's I live out of my home since October. And
I got a great idea. Joe, I got to interrupt you. I got a great idea. Get that shot up on the screen again. Okay.
Now, do I look like a bear?
Now, look, face this way, Muhammad.
No, like no
face this way.
This is publicity.
No, face this way. And lean this way a little bit. No, just turn your head. Face. Now, pucker your lips up like you're going to kiss somebody. And you turn that way. No, this way. Just turn this way. Would you
just keep agitating? I'm gonna tell the people what's happening.
Don't you think it would have been?
No, ain't
I'm
that
talking
way.
to him.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I thought you were gonna start getting the clothes stuff.
And I'm talking to him, please.
Are there any things we should really be discussing here? Has it? I mean, there's a lot of.
Can I ask him a question?
Yeah. So bring this into perspective.
Yeah. I hate to come all this way and not ask a question. What happens if you lose to all that stuff you've got?
Next question. What happens if I lose?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
If I lose, yes, a good question. But look,
here's why it's a good question. Because after all you've said about him, if you lose, you have to leave the business.
Get the next jet for the closest communist country I can find.
What?
Catch the next jet for the closest communist country to America.
What does that mean?
Communists. Get out of here.
Really? Why?
To lose to Joe Frazier after all of this talking and acting and then walk out there? No.
You mean you'd have to go behind the Iron Curtain to cover your embarrassment?
Can't lose.
Terrible thing.
I'm not worried about losing. I really don't think about it. I haven't made no preparations for the loss. I'm down to 210. I'm moving like I should move. I'm no longer playing. I'm boxing. This man comes in. Anybody can hit him. All his sparring partners are ramming him every day. And they are nothing to me. No class, no footwork, no speed. When I get those little bitty gloves on and be real serious and no playing, no standing
what they're gonna put on me.
Just sticking and moving. All he's got is some hooks. And they
what kind of gloves I'm gonna have?
That he can't stop me.
What kind of glove I'm gonna have?
Nobody stops me.
You answer that.
Man's asking
what kind of glove I'm gonna have?
You have on the same gloves that last time.
What are they gonna put on me?
You have on the same thing on last time.
Sledgehammer or something?
Man, that sounds silly. That's
Same
another
thing.
crazy question. Everybody know he's gonna have on gloves like
All
me.
right, then, but why
He's
you
talking
make
like
a
that's
statement
another
like that?
point.
Can I ask you a
What
question?
am I gonna have? Okay, you
Oh,
prove it.
you
You
make-
have
you
on
said-
gloves like
you
me.
said it was something
And we
funny.
always have on the
Right.
same.
All
Well,
right,
we can just
then.
get on now. We ain't gotta be.
Get in there, Michael. Get. You're coming very close. Watch it. Watch it. No, your trainers are fading.
Don't back out of it.
Here,
Put your coat down.
let me
Don't
help you.
back
Put
out
that
of
on.
it. Don't back down. Come on.
You could hit him accidentally, and you could break a finger or something.
What you think I'm trying to do?
Why, anything you like.
Trying to hit me.
Oh, I just can't
turn
wait. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Oh, I want you so bad.
Do I have to stay? Do I have to?
I think you better sit down. You just.
You want me so bad.
So bad.
I just can't wait. Boy, you gonna be in trouble. My attorney
Break
told me
it
to
out.
bring my bails bombing because what I'm gonna do to you might be against the law. They might put me in jail after this fight. They gonna come to get me out for the victory party.
They're gonna put you in jail. I better believe it. You better believe it.
I think they're really getting mad. Hey, fellas, listen, we do have a commercial. I'd love to see you fight, but the audience, no, your trainer just fainted because he knows you can hurt a finger this way or
Hurt a
something, and
what?
the
I'm
fight
not
would be
jiving.
over. What's behind me?
You've been agitating. You've been agitating ever since we been here.
Oh, you're just joking now. They know you're joking. No, seriously. We have a message. We'll be right back.
You're in the wrong seat.
What's your short?
That seemed to be you on the. You're in the. Oh, right. Say, I think it's time to announce that man on my right in the red jacket, I looked this up in current biography, and I found out that as a kid, you were a marbles champion. I crossed my heart, and the obvious question is, do you still have your marbles? And I really wanted to... I got that one in. No, we were, seriously.
The thing about it, we was shooting marble today, and
He wasn't.
there was two girls on there. One was black and one was white. And the white girl was supposed to be on my side.
Yeah.
And somehow it was switched around, and he said he had to go in Harlem, so he didn't want the white girl on his side, so I'll take the white girl, he take the black girl. And somehow the game got the other way, and the white girl knocked out two marble one time. It was his partner.
Is that...
Yeah, that was his partner.
It didn't make no sense. Whatever he said,
It makes a whole lot of sense.
what he
In
said,
other
You
words-
said he can shoot marble.
No, there's a
Don't
moral in
fighters
that, I have
come
a
behind
feeling.
me talking. Fighters can't talk.
Man,
It's
listen, it was two kids, right?
Two kids.
Two girls, right?
Oh, two.
And then it was him and myself.
Just touch
What
it.
happened?
Man, how you gonna match wits with me? I speak in colleges and universities. I just turned down professorship at Oxford. Did you know I was also a professor at Oxford?
Poetry.
A poetry, right? I barely got out of high school, and I have so much common sense until they offered me a professorship at the highest university in the world, right? And I didn't have time to take it. And you gonna set up here and match wits with me? You out your mind.
You just wait.
Just wait.
You
ain't gonna do
just
nothing with
wait.
these either.
You
'Cause I
just
think
wait.
Can I ask you
too fast.
something?
Oh, man, you just wait.
Can I ask you this?
I
Listen,
want to put a
seriously.
whooping on you
Yeah,
like
I
you
wanna
ain't
whoop you
never
so
had before.
bad.
We know
I
about
want to
that.
put a whooping on you.
You
Yeah, I'm
better
talking to a
believe
man. I want to put a whooping on you
better believe
like you ain't never had
No, don't. Please, you can hurt yourself. You really can. I saw Angelo Dundee get very frightened there because
They
when you were
always
fooling
get
around, you
nervous,
can
but
hurt your
I just can't-
finger
I
or
just
break
can't
a...
wait, Joe. I've been dreaming about this
You
night.
listen.
I've been wanting you so bad.
Oh,
I got it.
man.
Hey,
I go
shut up,
sleep
will
that
you,
night.
for God's sake, both of you. Just hold it for a minute. I'm sick of this. God. No, I would...
Don't be getting
You know
all
what?
bad. Now,
Just
you
sit
can't get no crazy in me. Don't be acting like you crazy. You can bluff him, but you can't bluff me.
Just
You
sit.
got him scared of because you got the connection and the complexion.
Listen,
but
if-
you don't scare me because
Will
I
you
carry
sit?
the Harlem.
Just, it's a deal, okay. Seriously, folks, has anybody ever asked either of you, think hard and answer honestly, to take a dive?
And then I'd ask us to take a dive. Yeah.
Ever in your career?
Once, just once.
Seriously?
Yes.
Tell about it in a calm voice.
Last time you was at my camp, you told me to take a dive.
Oh, no, I meant really.
I can't remember anybody ever asking me to do anything like that.
Can I ask you another serious question? Since it's so quiet in here and we all could use the rest, does it cross either of your minds that one of you could kill the other in the ring?
No.
Never thought about that.
Never think
Doesn't.
about it. Just like airplane pilots, they have a worse job than me.
Yeah.
You know, flying through them thunderstorms and big old jets, and one thing go wrong, it explode. I mean, like car racers riding that thing at 200 miles an hour, all that iron and steel blowing up and burning up. It happens in England. It happens horse races, ice hockey, football. More die in football than boxing. So you just figured it never happened to you. I'm sure the people who are now watching this show, I hate to say it, but next week when your show come on or whenever it comes on, a lot of those people gonna be dead.
But isn't it...
So what we gonna say? Yeah, it could happen.
Well, I
but
hope
we
they're
hope
not sitting in the
and
audience,
our intention is not to kill.
No.
So we believe it can happen.
But if you're
See how nice I handle that stuff, boy?
Yeah.
I mean, Roy.
You handle it.
I mean, Roy.
Because, see, you're in the mood to talk. See, I'm not. I'm ready to go
I
to
know
work.
you ain't in the mood to talk.
That's right. I'm ready to fight.
You ain't never in the mood.
Yeah, there's a line in
believe it.
Shakespeare, talkers
I
are
got
no
something
good
for you.
doers.
I'm gonna end your name in this
You
country.
better give it to
I'm
me.
gonna get you out
I
of
got
boxing.
something for you.
You through.
The line in
That's what you
Shakespeare
think.
really went
I
over big,
promise
didn't it?
You through.
That's what you think.
I promise you, you finished.
That's what you think.
Invest
Someone,
wisely, kid.
one of the quiet
You
people has a
invest
question.
Yeah.
Michael, it's your turn.
What about, what about this thing, though? Have you ever considered, though, I mean, a professional prize fighter, you've taken lots of blows to the head, both of you, throughout your career, the possibility of, say, permanent brain damage?
Sure.
Not me.
Well, I never look at it that way. Just like he say, you know, the football player, basketball player, anything could happen.
Cars.
You can wait up,
More
wake up in
people
the
are
morning.
killed in this country in cars than war. Then what we gonna do? Quit driving cars?
We heard that. Let me tell it, put it another
And
way.
I know
Let
you're
me-
not concerned about two black fathers' brains being hurt that much now. I know you're not that wrapped up over our brains. You really worried about my brains? Or anybody else's brains? We not worried about it, so why are we not worried about it? You should worry about what else is happening in the world.
Why are you so obsessed with our color? I have a feeling you have a little white jockey out in
Because
front
it
of your
just don't
house with
seem
a,
right.
with a little statue, you know,
no,
of
I
me.
just have to look at me like it's so bad because we are the world's two greatest fighters and we're making millions of dollars in one night and it just don't seem like this. You just don't like the idea of us doing it.
Okay.
You do it. You got own countries. You
Can I ask you a
you
question?
own Rolls
Can I
Royces
say
and you
something?
got more
Give me
minks than
influence
him
on
and
me,
me
perhaps.
and you ain't whooped nobody. So we just wonder why
Joe,
you so
wait.
upset over what we make or why we hurt. Why us? It happens every day to all of us.
What if a 12-year-old kid came to you? A 12-year-old
They
black
wanna know how
kid
to box?
or white kid,
They
either
wanna
one.
be a boxer?
No, listen. And he said, I got a good physique and I want to fight. I'm 12 years old and it's
That's
now
what I asked you. That's what I asked
1973.
you. Do you wanna
Would you tell him to go into professional boxing?
Ask him first, see what he say.
Joe?
Well, I think I would.
You would?
The kid first have to have the mind into it that he wants to be a boxer. Can't just go out there and say, well, I'm going to be a boxer. You know, it take a lot of time, a lot of work.
Well, let me add this to it. For years, it's been a cliche.
Oh, stop now.
No, Joe,
Leg
just a
on
second.
his knee.
Let me
He
ask you,
didn't
I want to hear your
answer.
answer to this.
Oh, he never
There's been a
get-
cliche that a black man in this country had either athletics or show business, and that was about all he could make it big in, and you know, for years. That's not true anymore. With that in mind, would you still tell a 12-year-old kid of your own to go into
Now,
professional
ask me a
fighting?
question.
Yes.
Number one, I say, kid, your chances of being a great fighter or good enough to make a good living is about 100,000 to 1. And if you spend the most of your life trying to be a fighter and you get hurt or you don't make it, your whole life is ruined. It's too late to get education. It's too late to look for a trade or something to fall back on. I say, no. Take your mind while you're quick for developing, go to school, learn to read, learn to write, be a mechanic, be a doctor, be a lawyer. Go now, learn, get your mind conditioned, spend one day. Same with basketball, same with football, same with baseball. You can't be like Muhammad Ali or Joe Frazier. We are two little black boys who came up to be the biggest drawers in the whole world. And don't think because I made it, I'm gonna tell you to go box. No. Get your brains together, box the exercises, but get your brains together, get educated, and get a trade. Because you might not make it, and there's too much risk involved. No, go to school. That's the best thing. That's the best thing to tell him. They come to me all the time. She said, I want to be a boxer. Can I train you? I said, no. Can you read? He can't hardly read. Can you write? No. I'm lucky.
You know, a lot of kids will be influenced by hearing you say this tonight.
I'm telling the truth.
What about the people, though, who don't like boxing or hate
The cat that don't box, look how he makes it.
How can you justify boxing as a sport to those people who say it's not a sport, that it's hateful?
Hateful?
Yeah.
Well, it's the action. I'll tell you this. It's immoral, number one, when the blacks are dominating. When Marcel Adams was fighting, there wasn't so much protest. When Gene Toon is fighting, Jack Dempsey. No, let me tell you. I'm telling you.
The argument's as old as boxing itself.
Let me tell you. I don't hear the argument nowhere. But let me tell you. It's the action that makes it, it's the purpose that makes a thing right or wrong, not the action. I can kill him and kill you. The same judge can say I'm right for killing him, wrong for killing you. While I kill him, I caught him molesting my wife. I don't get a day in jail. I kill you because we were arguing over who was going to win this fight. Both of the actions was killing, but what determines them right or wrong is the purpose. My purpose is not to kill when I go in the ring. Our purpose is not to kill. It's not immoral as long as our purpose is not immoral. So,
but what kind of sport is it? Can it be?
What kind of sport is it?
Where a guy goes in a ring and gets his jaw broken.
Watch your handling. Watch your handling. What kind of sport is this? When a guy gets into a damn car in your country and go around a damn track and hit a pole and he burn up. What kind of sport is that? And a bunch of fools go to watch it.
Well, you're assuming that he thinks that's good.
Yeah,
Maybe he doesn't.
No, we'll talk about outlawing that.
Well, why
Don't get on outlaw sport. We don't have nothing over in no way but a job, and few of us can't get nothing unless we can box. And now you want to run that out. Well, you go over to England and stop some of your sports.
Well, now
I don't see no black folks out there going 90 million miles. No, you get on them. Don't get on us.
I got to take a pause.
See, I can handle them, Joe.
It's just time. I got to ask you this. Joe tells me there's a rumor that Ella Fitzgerald, if she hits high C, can fracture your jaw.
He's trying to change the subject and start talking about something foolish because this is so intelligent.
We'll be right back. We'll be right back.
You don't match.
We'll be right back. My apologies to Larry Merchant backstage. We ran out of time. Thank you, Michael. You're obviously two great athletes, and I want to see. I hope to be there Monday night. Well, it's just obvious, and that's why I said it. And thank you both for being here. We'll see you 2 weeks from tonight. Good night.